All right, so it's another 20 minutes and I'm where I need to be. So let's just get there and go. All right guys, till I get there. Sometimes the cruise, the driving is just as good as the fishing. As in, you got the scenic views, right? There's like nothing out here, you know what I mean? It's like in the middle of nowhere. So it's kind of nice. Then again, you've seen the one cop here and there and you're like, oh, you're in the middle of nowhere, but speeding's still speeding, so you gotta be like very careful of that. But it's nice though that now I guess somebody's probably turning. That's probably what this is. Do not pass. People want to sit in the road. Hopefully they're turning. Okay, yeah, they're turning. But we got another 16 minutes till I'm where I want to be. It's I looked at Google Maps and saw a nice little canal area that I can get to and drive the truck right through there. And it's a closer to Naples. Well, it's down Everglades Boulevard. So you got Ave Maria, then you keep going toward Oil Well Road. And Oil Well Road connects to Everglades Park Boulevard North. And then we'll see if we have any luck over there. I mean, I still got the worms. I mean, I can always come back over here and catch cichlids all day. And then make a fish dip or something, you know. But right now it's not my goal to catch cichlids. They're easy to catch. If I had a live well, I would probably catch the little ones and put them on a live bait hook, to be honest with you, because peacock bass, from what I've seen some videos on YouTube, and those peacock bass can't resist. They just can't resist baby man cichlids. Anything in that family, basically. I'm gonna look at this canal up here on the right. It's probably barely anything there, but it's always good to take a peek when you're going by, as long as you don't crash her. It's not too bad looking, to be honest with you. There could be some stuff in there. So you don't want to drive through people's properties though, but right there though, it's not too bad. I'll come back to that one maybe. I like exploring though the middle of nowhere, because you never know what you'll find out. I know in Naples area, that's where the peacock bass are, North Naples. That's a cool house. And they got a big land lot too. Wow. Nice. I always wanted to get land and be somewhere away from everybody. But as time goes, you're not gonna be able to get away from anybody unless you have crazy amount of acreage. These people are just they're gonna build, you know. Let's see if I'm turning up here. Is it the next one? This is Everglades, okay. Definitely turning here. Try not to get me in a wreck, my friend. But see, it's not connected to anything, so it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if there's gonna be peacock bass in any of these water structures, because I look at the canal systems, and if there's a canal system, that's how I'm gonna guess there's peacock. But that first spot I was at, I saw the man cichlids. That tells me there's probably no peacock, because they eat. That's what they eat. So they'd be eating those all up. They'd be there, but they wouldn't be like a crazy amount, I would assume. So you're getting into Naples, you start seeing Porsches, you'll start seeing Ferraris, you'll start seeing Lambos. You'll see them everywhere you look. That's money area. That's what big money does. So I'd never want to spend money on a vehicle that costs that much just to do an oil change. Crazy. I'd much rather have a four-wheel drive, or a reliable four-wheel drive that you can go hit these honey holes at, you know? So I have to do some off-roading, man. I got rear lockers, got all that good stuff, you know? And if I get stuck, I know other people are gonna get stuck pretty bad. If I'm getting stuck, they're gonna get stuck pretty bad. That looks decent though. I'm not gonna lie, that little pond right there. You just don't know unless you try. Which right now I'm determined to go to this other one. It's still 14 more minutes, but I'm just determined. Determined, man. I might turn you guys off until I get there, but I don't know. So I've noticed with the GoPro though, this is 7. They do overheat pretty easy. Well, with the heat the way it is here in Florida, the heat does not like these GoPros. It's a merge lane, I'm pretty sure. So the Everglades Parkway. It says rural estates is where I'm going, but I don't know if it's gated or not. So it could be somewhere I can't even get into, to be honest with you, but it's worth a try. It's about I drove about an hour out, about an hour drive out. I mean, I've been out here, I've been to another area, but it was down Alligator Alley. This is right off of Alligator Alley on the back skirt area. And when I looked at Google Maps, and it looked like it was pretty good. It's just backside and it's kind of hidden. So I kind of like that. Those guys are crazy. Like they're on a suicide mission or something. I don't know. It's a beautiful area though, I'll tell you that much. This is all, besides that, this is all nice, decent chunk land housing over here. I don't know if they got farm animals or not, but I'm assuming they probably could. It wouldn't surprise me if they could. Come on, buddy. Green light, my friend. These people don't got much of a yard though. They're all mashed up together. So I think 5 acres, 2 to 5 acres is decent. I mean, it's a decent little piece of land that you can have like a fireplace outside and not really have to see your neighbors. I mean, it's not bad. I've actually done work over here. I know exactly where I'm at. Pretty sure I know where I'm at. Ooh, old Jeeps. Those are older than the Jeep I used to have. Yeah, a lot older. Those were all CJs. I had a TJ. That was a fun Jeep. I mean, I liked it, but it just got over 20 something years old, and it was time to get more realistic and get something that's not horrible on gas. More Supra, well, BMW, but get something more efficient on gas. It's a V6, almost 300 horsepower, and it does all the same stuff the Jeep did, except it's easier. I don't have to shift now. The Jeep, I had to shift every 10 miles per hour. I was shifting. Shift to another gear. I mean, I got used to it. It wasn't too bad. I was pretty good at driving that thing. I drive that thing with my eyes closed. But this thing runs good. 42,000 miles on her. And we'll just go. I got another 7 miles, 9 minutes. 9 more minutes, my friends. I figure I'd get you guys sightseeing, or we can get it's in the middle of nowhere, you know. I almost went to Cape Coral's another area you can go. You can go further out, but I went out there last time I went out there. You saw my last video. It was tons of fish, but no peacock bass. Then again, I didn't try any lures. I try lures, it might be a different situation. I was trying, I was fishing live worms. Live worms is easy, and it works very well, and it's natural. Like shiners are gonna be the best bet for peacock bass. Like regular bass will eat worms, but peacock bass are more, they're more fish, they eat fish more likely. Got 6.1 miles. That's an interesting place to park your car to sell it. It's crazy. Well, I guess I'll turn you guys on when I get there. I got another 8 minutes. Let's get it. Alright guys, I'm almost where I want to be. It's another minute down the road. I had some Tesla go past me going like 80. It's like the speed limit's 45 through here. I'm going 50. I'm going 50 right now. And that this guy went past me going at least 80, and I'm just like, I just don't get the purpose. So it looks like it's been raining up here. So that could be good. A little bit after a rain. So we're gonna be going down a random road over here and following this canal through and see if this goes anywhere. We're off the road. So where I want to go is going to be over here. It might be private property. I can't tell yet. We're going to find out in a minute. I know where I'm going is down here, and I'm going to be taking a right, and there's a dirt trail. This looks interesting though, guys. Looks very interesting. So I know the pictures when I looked on online, they look pretty good. So we're gonna be cutting this way. Oh yeah. I'll put it in 4-wheel drive if I need to, but for now, I'm leaving it. Not gonna hurt to drive through this stuff, but. So if there ain't anything through here, I'll cut around. I'll cut around to the other side. I know the canal, I get access to it from over there. This side looks a little sketch, but what we gotta do to find a peacock bass, man. Dude, this is crazy. I don't know what I'm doing right now. You can't even see how deep these pockets are, so it's like, you don't know if they're dug out or... There's gotta be a canal piece somewhere where I can get access to the canal. I don't know how deep this pocket is. Oh, there's the canal there. Ooh, the canal looks nice. I don't know about you boys, but I like how it looks right here. It's a little drop off, so I'm gonna try to find a bigger gap. Bigger opening and I'll be happy. There's no turnaround points in here either, so it's kind of like, it's kind of sketch. But this area doesn't look too bad. Let's try this real quick. I'm off to the side, so let's just take a look at it real quick. An alligator alley's right there. Off the main road. Yeah. Yeah, like an alley's right there. Alright, so I need to get back out, I gotta go that way. The camera's probably all fogged up right now. It's so humid out, guys. So it's absolutely insane humid. The blasters are fogged up, so I guarantee the GoPro's fogged up. Ooh, man. See all the mangroves on the edge there? Yeah, this looks decent. Looks decent. All right, so we're gonna try some worms and try some other stuff. Oh yeah, I'm flanking that dirt, boy. These tires grab that dirt. So these, we got some fresh worms in here. They're sideways right now because I wasn't thinking. I'll take these for now. These can go in the cooler where it's nice and cold. Do the other side. So I got the little baby pole. This thing's amazing. This go in the cooler. This one's gonna be the lure choice right now. Nice about being out in the middle of nowhere. I don't think I have to worry about anybody really messing with the truck. There ain't nothing else out here. Let's lay these right here. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Set these here. I saw this on maps though, and it looked like it might be decent, but I was like, I knew it was in the middle of nowhere, so it's like it's to me it's a little sketch. It's a little risk. Definitely a risk to come out here, but you just don't know what's going to be out here. You don't know who's going to be out here. The dangers of people. Oh, the water's so clear. I don't know if you guys can see, but the water is super clear. Like, it's actually ridiculous clear. Kind of scary clear. So what we're gonna do is grab one of these fresh guys, see if this gets any love. Your vehicle's going down 75. Yeah, the water's super clear. Like I can see it's like a greenish. I can see my worm like clear as day. There's many fish here, they're gonna be hanging out right off this structure. Places where you can't see with your eyes. Can't believe how clear the water is. I don't see a single fish. I mean, I can see to the bottom, I can see all the structures. I don't see a fish anywhere. Not even like a bluegill or kind of weird. If I see anything, you come look at this worm. And nothing's even checking it out. Can't believe how clear the water is. I didn't realize how clear it was until I got up to it. Like super clear. Ah man. Try to catch me a tree. Where's my worm even go? Come on, buddy. Yeah, I like how it looks, but it's so clear that I don't know. Seriously? It's so clear, dude. I don't know. Or it's more clear than my liking. My guess, if there's any fish here, they're gonna be hanging out on that structure across. It's crazy clear. Oh, there goes a fish. Big bluegill. First fish of the day. Oh yeah, I can see my lure all the way across the water with this thing. That's nuts. Okay, I saw the first fish of the day. little bluegill came swimming up, looked at me, and then went back toward the middle. Ooh, bass right here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. You guys probably can't see it, but the bass swimming along right here to my right. He wasn't big, but he's a bass. Oh, it got his attention. He looked at it. Yeah, see some fish. This ain't exactly like I thought it would be, if I'm honest with you guys. I did not expect it to be crystal clear and a lot different kind of water that I'm used to. You see people fish with worms here before. You see their empty thing. Keep going this way. I'm gonna walk this just to be safe. Come on. There you go. All right, so we will walk this way. The other side's more open, which might be better, but the turn around in here, I gotta figure out how to even turn around in here. I don't even know how to. I'm trying to figure out the best place to even do a U-turn in here. It's crazy. I should have just got in the truck and drove down here. Before I know it, I'm gonna be 2 miles out. Like, oh, where'd I park the truck? Did not see any fish right through here. Then again, I didn't see fish at the other spot until hanging out there for a little bit. And I started swimming through. No, no, that's bad. No, not what I want. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You'll lose your lure pretty quick. I've already lost enough lures recently. Yeah, so far I'm thinking that structure might be where the fish are, right on this edge line. It's hard to tell. I see a lot of empty worm holders, which I do not like that. Tells me people come here and they either catch a lot of fish or they just don't care and they just litter all over the place. That's one thing I can't stand, is people littering everywhere. I mean, I get it. You can tell people been here though. You see all the grass is all pushed around. Ooh, I like this a lot. This nice clear opening. Wow, look at the shelf. It's a nice little area right here. I'm gonna have to pull the truck down here. Wish you guys can see how this lure looks going through the water. It's absolutely insane looking. Like it's a nice looking lure. Has a nice flash to it. So I know if there's a peacock bass here, hopefully he sees it and it'd be awesome to catch a peacock. That's really my only goal, is to catch peacock bass. So if I follow this all the way down, it connects to a bigger canal. From what I've seen on Google Images, Maps. So I'm gonna put some live bait right here, but I'm gonna go grab the truck. I'm not far, so I can do a U-turn right here, which is nice. It's like a pullover right here to the left. I'm probably gonna end up going down there though, check out this other canal. It's just a bigger one. When I looked at overhead maps, this water is just so super clear though, it's got me by surprise, because I'm not used to seeing water. I'm not used to seeing water this clear. This water's more clear than it's almost clear as like Weeki Wachee. It's almost insane how clear the water is. I'm gonna have dirt on my shoes no matter what I do. I'm gonna have to clean all this. I'm gonna have to clean it all later. I already know that. Which I ain't looking forward to it, but it's gonna beep me until there he goes. So I put my seatbelt on, you know how these things are. So I'm gonna try to, it's my life on that. I'm gonna try to figure out what I need to do to figure out how to catch the fish here, because it definitely looks tricky. I'm tempted to go see what this canal looks like down further, but I want to try to catch a fish down here first. Ooh, there's a little grass patch over there. Nothing on there now. Something might have been playing with it. Something might have been playing with it for a second. I don't know. I need to get the worm to the distance though. Not casting very well. I don't know why I can't cast. There we go, that's money. That was very odd. You guys see the weird swirls in the water? I had to keep an eye on it because it was weird, because it wasn't like a bite, it was just sitting on it with it in its mouth, whatever it was. Nothing this time. Alright, we go this way. That. I don't know if you guys saw that fish or not, but he was big and he's chilling right here. That's all I'm gonna do. He was big and he was chilling right there. I had a visual on him when it, nice little current coming through here. The water's murky. There could be fish hanging out right underneath that structure right there. Stick there, come on now. There looks like a good spot. Current's ripping. Right on the edge line of that. So it takes it out full drag. At least that's the goal. That's the goal for it, full drag. If you don't full drag, I'm in trouble. There goes my pole if you don't full drag. Thought that would have been a money spot, but maybe I'm overthinking it. Not looking for me. You always gotta watch your surroundings in these bad places. Might be a good spot right there. Something just jumped out of that grass bed. I spooked it when I pulled up. So there's a shirt right there, so I'm making sure there's nobody hanging out, sleeping under here, or whatever else.
place you want to go to get away from everybody. It's the first place to be for sure. I don't know why. Is that a bite? Oh, there we go. Oh, big old tilapia is here. Look at the size of that guy. Oh, he's a big one. Oh, it's a monster. The size of that thing. Now that's a big one. Man. That's probably what I had earlier, big old tilapia. Man, he's a monster. Look at the size of these guys. Ooh, it's a big one. That's good eating right there. He's going straight to the cooler. This size of that thing, man. So it's definitely tilapia. So that's good. Good sign for me. And he hit, and I wasn't sure what it was for a second. I didn't know a big old tilapia like that. That's a monster. One tilapia in the basket. All right. I might as well bring the cooler over there now. I have a visual on the truck, so I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna have to play around and be stupid. I mean, it's on them. I can bring some more batteries with me, so when this one dies, I'll be aight. Man, that's crazy. Wasn't expecting that bad boy. I knew there was something here. That must have been what hit the first time I put it out over here. And I went to reel it up and he was just on there. They do is they slurp it and then they just have it in their mouth. And you don't really feel them until you start to reel, you know? Put this in the shade. Right here should be good. Nice and shady. I'll put these batteries here if I need them. This battery's probably more than halfway dead. Probably close to dead. Who knows? I'm thinking I'm just gonna go. I want to catch peacocks, but tilapia that big, they're hard to pass up when they're that big. And those are chunkers. A lot of meat on those. Talk about a sandwich. That's a lot of sandwich right there. So we'll put this here, there. I think I still have my worm. Yeah, I still have a worm chunk on there. Let's put it back down where I just was and see if I get luck. I like this little pole because it could take a beating. Like I snapped my last reel. I stepped on it. The cheap pull reel came with it, so I switched it over to a lady. See if I get another one. If I get another one, that'd be awesome. I think they're hanging out right here. It's all the dirt stirred up, so they're feeding. I gotta get it more toward that line over there. Woo. Yeah, buddy. That's the biggest bluegill I've ever caught in my life. Yeah. Dude, that's the biggest bluegill. I've ever caught in my life, dude. Look at the size of this bluegill. Look at the size of that bluegill. Oh my goodness. Dude. That might be the biggest bluegill I've ever caught. That thing is a monster. That's by far the biggest bluegill I've ever seen. Wow. I was not expecting that. I thought it was gonna be another, I thought that was gonna be another. That's absolutely wild. Absolutely wild how big that bluegill is. That is a chunker. That's the biggest bluegill I've ever caught. By far. I mean, I've caught some big ones. But not like that. Which one's hot? Okay, that's the dead battery. Dude, that bluegill was a monster. I didn't think that was a bluegill at first. I thought that was a cichlid. He came and he gobbled it. He gobbled it right here. So they're swimming through. They're definitely swimming through, and they're just taking it as I pulled in it a little bit, and I watched the bobber go this. Something might be playing with it. It's hard to tell. Trick is to get it right there and let it hit let it drift to there, and then you reel it in a little bit and see if you get a little love. That's the biggest bluegill I've ever seen, though. That thing is a monster. And they're not happy, as you can hear. Can't believe how big that bluegill is, dude. Probably get a weight on him. He's probably at least a 2-pound bluegill. I don't know if you guys ever caught panfish that big. My bobber's looking weird. Right there, it's kind of doing a weird pulling motion to the right, but there wasn't nothing. You guys see it doing a little tug, see? I'm having something playing with it. I'm having something pulling into a rock. There's a little rock structure down there. Alright, I'm gonna have to retie if I broke off. Didn't break off, just lost my... I gotta straighten my hook back out. Straighten my hook back out. Dude, that's the biggest panfish. Guys, I'll have you guys look at this again. I think it's anchor recording, right? Alright, cool. Look at the size of this panfish. That's the biggest panfish I've ever caught. I caught some big bluegills before, not like that though. Crazy. Alright, I'm gonna turn it on when I get a hit. Little baby. Ain't as big as the other one, but he's still nice. Nice bluegill. Still a keeper. Still a keeper. Do nice bluegills. Not as big as the other one. The other one's a complete monster in comparison. The brand new hook, so and they're really good. Here we go. The other one's just a tank compared to that one. Man. He hit good, he hit good. They're definitely here, but hoping to get some more big ones though. This is better than last fishing trip I went out. I didn't get a single bite, so this is pretty good. They're hanging out like right here. All right, so I turn it on and I get another one. So, shoot, my bad. So it's getting hot. It's about, oh, it's on my glass. Wipe you guys off. Okay, it's about, hopefully it's not all over the video stuff, because I saw it smear around there, I don't know. Anyways, it's starting to get hot. It's about noon right now. So I'm gonna head back to where we came from, toward Ava Maria. And I'm gonna fish over there for cichlids. Cause I know they're there, like big time. I just don't know if they're big or not, but we'll find out if they're big. I gotta find my worms. That's the first step. Let's figure out where I was fishing at earlier. Somewhere over here. Somewhere on the right. I know it's an opening, it looks decent, so I gotta find that, and then once I find that, we're good. Yeah, this GoPro, I can't keep recording the whole time because it gets so hot. It just kills battery. It's better than a lot of the other ones, but it's just so hot in Florida, especially where I'm at, that it just burns up this thing. Anyways, I'm gonna find my worms and then head over to the cichlid hole. Hopefully it's gonna be good over there. I just have no idea what it's gonna be like, but we'll find out. All right, guys, I'm at another spot. I'm just kind of like going as I go. I saw this when I was on the way back. I saw some fish down here. I went and scouted out down by the bottom and saw some movement down there. So I can tell people fish here. You can see all the crap they leave behind, like everywhere else. So I'll test my luck. If you can get right above there, water might not draining off of there that quick. Might get lucky. Like right above this drop, you might get lucky. Or behind this drop, either way. So it looks to me as the fish are hanging out up there. Probably down here. I don't know where my bobber is even at. I can't see it. There it is. So I did see some fish swimming over there. I just had a hit. Oh, I got a fish. Oh, I was getting a bite. Oh yeah, I'm getting hit. Yeah. I just got hit 3 times. Okay. Yeah, I was just I don't know if you guys can hear me over the water, but I just got hit like 3 times right down there. They were nice hits. Like tug, tug, tug. So that's a good sign for me to keep casting down. I do three loop pulls. I just get to try to get the third like that. Make it to where it overhangs the hook, but shows the hook a little bit. And they're definitely down there. See where it gets to the rough right there, where you're gonna get hit. I got hit 3 times on that. I was getting hit. He's hitting it, but he's not taking it. They hit 3 times again. Thud, thud, thud. I think they might have got my bait. Man. Oh, hit my bobber? My bobber just get hit? Oh, there it goes. Oh. Dude. They are slamming right there. Right there, I'm getting smacked. Looks like somebody pulled a cast net out of here, which is good. We don't need those in the water. We have enough of those probably. Problem is they come here and cast net for tilapia or whatever they're going to cast net for. It's a lot of the Spanish do that on Immokalee. They will cast net tilapia and all that for food. I don't know what else they're trying to cast net, but I see it a lot. Definitely some fish through here though, so I was getting smacked. There, I'm getting hit again. Take it, dude. Whacked it like 3 times. I think they got me right away. Whatever it is aggressive, dude. Well, I might rather go through my worms like this than just not use them, you know? Whatever's hitting though is aggressive, and he's hitting like multiple times. He might be small, but it's hard to tell. With the current the way it's going, it's hard to tell if it's a big bite or a little bite. I'm gonna get this closer over here. I'm gonna get closer to where I'm at. Right there though, they're pounding it. I'm getting hit again. That's crazy. They're thumping me. They're thumping me like right through the middle. They thump, thump, thump. But I'm not connecting. So you're kind of irritating, to be honest with you. I need to maybe do this, break a chunk. This fire ant's hanging out here. So I'm gonna do half a chunk. Boom, boom. See if I can get one on. They're probably small, whatever they are, but I'm gonna go further out. Maybe that would work. I don't even know where my bobber's at. There it is. I think I got a fish. I don't know. I think I probably had a bite on the initial, I think I had a hit. I'm pretty sure I had a hit going through the middle, and the current's ripping so good that I didn't feel it. But my bobber went under and took off that way, but it was so quick that, I don't know. I like this spot though. I'll get lucky and get a big one eventually. Trick is to get past that little waterfall area. There's a lot of fish hanging out over here. There goes fish on. You guys see that? I don't know if you guys see my bobber is doing this. Hunger set a hit. So they're hitting, but I'm not connecting. Like any idea what kind of fish these could be? They'd probably be small. They could be small little bluegill nothings, but maybe I need more smaller hook or something. I don't know. It's hitting me like right through there though, in an instant. I get hit now. That's current. Oh, that's hit. That was a bite. Bite. I've never, that's why I don't like fishing high currents and stuff. I go through my bait like instantly because they just sit there and rip, but I can't figure out why I can't hook them up. There you go, there's more worm on the hook this time. I'm gonna go further out. I was getting a big hit over there. Yeah, there's no drift over there. What's going on? I've never had such weird bites. Definitely getting hit like over and over, dude. Crazy. See if I get a hit up here. Whatever they are, they're hitting like crazy. Yeah, they're hitting like as soon as it gets past that little current area. Tug, tug, tug. Like 3 hits back to back. Up here, it's like quiet. Look at this. Nothing going on up here. I like this little canal here though. They're there, they're thumping me like crazy through there. So all I have is this little tiny piece. You think anything will hit this? Guess we'll find out. Ooh, I had a hit again. I can feel them. Like I can feel it tugging. Crazy. Here, thunk, thunk, thunk. I never had so many bites and not connect. Crazy to me, man. That's really wild. I can't connect with this thing. Instant bite, look. You see my bobber go like this. Yeah, I can feel him. Okay, it's tugging right now, look. What kind of fish are these, bro? Like, they're hitting every time, but I think they're small. I don't know. I really honestly can't tell. I'm entertained. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely entertained. Whatever they are, they're how are they not getting the hook? That's what I want to know. Thinking I'm gonna do something stupid. And let's walk across here. Hope there's no snakes. Oh, look, free bobber. Somebody's scared to step down up in here. Look at that. It's a nice big bobber. It's busted. It's busted right there. That'll disintegrate. Okay. There are better chances you guys seeing my bite now. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Look, instant bite, you seen it? Getting bit again. Yeah, they're hitting every time, but they're like, they must be small bluegills. They gotta be. They gotta be small bluegills. But when I saw the ones down there, when I looked firsthand, I looked down at that corner over there, and they were a good, some of them were a nice size. They weren't little, they were like, they were nice sized bluegills, so. Crazy. I felt them. I felt them on there. Absolutely wild. It's kind of cool though, I'm not gonna lie. There's more ones in. There's one. I'm gonna take the hook. You guys see it move at that time? You see it hit that time, right? It's like, they're thumping it hard. They're just not, maybe they're smart. Maybe because this area's been fished so much that these fish are just like, you can't catch me because you don't know what you're doing, and my hook's not that big. Whatever it is, it must be smaller than my hook. They're fired up here though, dude. Fired up. Little. Gotta be little. Where's the big boys at? See all these little fired up ones though, hitting everything that goes in the water. There's gotta be some bigger ones past them somewhere. I'm gonna start breaking these in half. Even though I have more worms, I am getting irritated because I can't hook them, and they're hitting like, they're hitting every time I cast, and I can't connect with them. It's kind of irritating, I'm not gonna lie. It's irritating. Felt them again. Yeah, they're little. I could tell by the size of that one, it was small. It was very aggressive. No matter where I cast, I'm getting hit almost instantly. It's wild. That's the first one I didn't get hit right away. Then again, I might have a fish on there. I do have a fish on there. There we go. Tilapia. Different kind of tilapia. invasive species, but good eating. You go straight to the cooler, my friend. The cooler's on the other side. So this is a tilapia, different type of tilapia. Tilapia I caught earlier was a Niles tilapia. These are just regular tilapia. They have smaller mouths. They're harder to hook for sure. It's not that they're that much harder to hook, it's just they're with the current going the way it is, the way they're hitting, it's just harder to connect with them. As in, they're really good at stealing baits. Really good at stealing baits. I still have worm on there. I'm gonna push it back down on there. And put it back in there. That one's a little further cast. Might be a good technique, go further out. Try to hit again. Try to hit again. They're hitting, they're just really small right here. Oh, that was a bigger fish. I felt the weight on that one. Still recording? Cool. Alright, this thing's getting warm, but at least there's action. At least there's action. So we keep trying this and hopefully I get some bigger ones. These guys are all very they're decent. I mean, for fish easy to catch, I mean they're not bad. Can't complain. I'm trying to get the big boys, but big boys are hard to find. I know they're here though. Just getting their attention. I noticed my bobber didn't move earlier, and I was like, that's the first time I didn't have a bite like right away because I had a fish on there already. I just didn't feel him. This time I didn't feel a thing. I didn't feel a thing on that one. Crazy. Didn't feel a thing. It might rain. See some clouds coming in, which I don't mind. I don't care. I'm good. Gucci. Ooh, I felt them thumping on that one. Oh, I had a fish. Man, he was on there, but he wasn't, I think I'm just not getting enough pressure on him. I think it's I'm reeling. As I'm reeling, they're hitting it when it's on the drift side. So I gotta get more tension on it. This is wild. You know, I wanted to fish this years ago. I actually saw this years ago, but you can only see it from over there. You can't really see it from the angle of if you're coming down 29 or whatever. There's no fish really hanging out on this edge piece. Oh, okay, maybe there is. You guys see that? Something's went after my bobbers though. I got something. I thought I had a fish. What is that? Okay. Thought I had a fish there for a second. I'm not sure what was going on right there. Something went after my bobber though, and it definitely bit, but it didn't attack my bobber. It looks like, I don't know, kind of weird. There might be other kind of fish through here, but I have no idea. Drift it, drift it, drift it. Come on, big boy. That was a hit. That was a big hit. Yeah, the key is, I'm starting to figure it out. It's gonna take me all my worms to figure it out, but I'm figuring it out. The better key is to cast straight out and get it on the drift. like this. Here's how you catch them. Straight out. And they're hidden like right there. Looks like a whole school of these things. Yeah, they're like aggressive. How much worms I got left? A good amount. I'm gonna try up here on the right. Actually, there's a big grass bed going over. It's hard to get over there, actually. It's tempting, but I don't think there's really much access point. I'm gonna see if I can get a bite right in front of us, guys. Like literally, like right here where all the water's getting stirred up. Like crazy. Probably like right here, watch. Hold on, did I have a fish? I don't know. There's a big rock right there. So you're gonna hit that rock. But I don't think that's a rock, because it almost pulled my worm off. So it's kind of like a bite. That's fish. Yeah, there's fish hanging out there. Yeah, they're biting it. That's what those are. There's fish right there. It's crazy. I've seen such aggressive little fish everywhere. Oh! I don't know if you guys saw that bite or not. Super aggressive. You guys actually see it go after it? I don't know if you guys could see it, but the fish actually came out of the water for that one. These fish are just feeding on everything that comes down this little river, this little waterfall channel, and they're just going nuts. Watch this. You guys want to see something cool? I have a feeling this will work. I want to see some. Oh, did you see that? I don't know if you guys saw that or not. I'm gonna try to get to the little opening where it's less thing. Watch this. Did you guys see that hit? Oh, they're actually hitting and I'm pulling across the surface. That is crazy. I have it floating right there on the surface. Let's see if they take it. I'm gonna get it over there more. The little guys. This is why they're so hard to catch. A lot of them are probably this size, and that's why they're so elusive. I'm looking for the big boys. Bigger than that. That's tiny. Even though you're not supposed to release them, whatever. That's how it rolls. Oh, I saw it hit it. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Oh, hooked my crotch. But I had the currents pulling it and I had it floating on the surface and that fish just came up and whacked it. That's awesome. Come on, big boy. There we go. That's a nice fish. It's a nice one. Definitely a nicer one. Still not big. Still tiny. And they're not bad. I mean, they're not bad. They're not the size I'm looking for. It's harder to clean up when they're that small. Even though you're supposed to throw them back, I don't really. They can easily come shock the water and get all these fish out if they wanted to. I don't, just excuses at this point. Yeah, I feel them thumping it. Definitely came after it. There's got to be some bigger ones though, if that's the ones that are hitting. That seems to be the bigger ones hanging out there. I feel them pulling, but it's kind of weird. Very weird bite. I'm gonna try to drift it way out there where the current's not so strong. Right there is probably the money spot. Catch a big boy. Let's ready. Big boy. I can't quite get it far enough. But they're hitting for sure through there. So I wonder if there's a way to get to that. Huh. I want to kind of try it from there, but it's not like I'm getting skunked or anything. I'm getting big bites. I'm actually catching them now, so I want the bigger ones, but you know, sometimes that's the way it goes. Instant bite. I need to let him chew it for a little bit. Maybe that's the issue. You got a little chunk on there, you don't even get a, oh, there it goes. I say you don't even get a bite. Alright guys, how much worms I have left? I have like, on this one I have one. I have more than one. Let's go try this corner out real quick. See if I get any luck up there. No luck up there, we'll find another area. Armored catfish, somebody killed and left there. This area's not so bad because the current's not pulling as hard over here. But then again, it probably is. I just can't see it as good right here. I think the fish are hanging out all through here. Ooh, it's a lot longer weight down here. They aren't fired up like they are over there. Well, I'm getting hit. Hey, it looks like he's little. I can't tell if they're big or little. And there's why you're not catching a lot of them. There's some little ones and there's some big ones through here. There's like one more here. One more worm in this batch. little. I took my bait, yep. Yeah, when you feel a bite and you don't feel anything after the first few hits, your bait's probably gone. All right, got my last worm right here. He's not happy with me. Okay, these no more worms in this. So this can go back in the truck once we're done. I'm not gonna leave this like everybody else does, even though these boxes are made to break down or whatever you want to call them. Gotta be some bigger ones though, but right now it's just little guys like slamming me. Yeah, little guys just going crazy on it. Yeah, little guy. Tons of them here though. Oops. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna throw you back. I'm throwing you back. Relax. Relax. Yeah, he's little, so people say, "Oh, you're supposed to throw him. You're not supposed to throw him back. They're invasive." You come out and catch them. Are you out here fishing for them? If you're out here fishing for them, you can catch them and keep them. They're little like that. I'm putting them back. All right, let's go to the next spot. Oh, the bear babies. That's cool.
That's awesome. That's always cool to see. Bear babies over here. That's awesome. How often you see that? Well, I was going to continue fishing, but Mama Bear and the babies is hanging out. And I'm right next to that, of course. You know, it's kind of hard to fish when Mama Bear's hanging out. It's kind of cool though, seeing Mama Bear come out and peek at you. Just checking out the road. Fishing that, but with Mama Bear there. That bear wasn't for Florida bear, because I'm south, so the bears, the deer, they don't get huge over here like they do northern. Like you northerns have the huge bears and stuff. They don't get that big over here, so I'm gonna test my luck here. This is near Ave Maria, is right over there. Well, it's somewhere over here. I don't know. I figured I'd test my luck in here. I don't know how long ago this canal's been here or how long it's been here. Find out if there's any fish here though. Hopefully it's not like the other area where it's just like non-stop bites, but it's all tiny little baby bluegill. Well, tilapia. Because none of them were bluegill, you know what I mean? Let's get it further out. There you go, let it sit. Get some line out. Could be some decent stuff here, who knows? We'll see if I get a hit on that. Anyways, I'm gonna run the, I'm keep running this. See if I can catch a bass or something. So far, it hasn't been, the bite hasn't been that great on anything other than worms. Could be bass through here. I don't know how long this waterway's been here. This waterway's been here a long time, or it could be brand new for all I know. I have no idea. Or if I hook up with anything, I'll turn the camera on. Yeah, new spot, bigger tilapia. This one's a nice pink one too. Oh yeah, dude. What's up, dude? Definitely hanging out here. Yeah, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, brother? So that's a good sign. Not that big, but still a tilapia. At this point, take what I can get. They're definitely here, so that's a good sign. That's definitely good news. It's supposed to be cooler weather coming in too, next few days, but who knows? Be hit or miss. Those first tilapia in this area. See if I can get another one. It was weird, I had a bite right by the shoreline and I cast it a little further out and it was an instant bite.
just put it. It was like an instant bite. It's kind of crazy. I had a fish come after this lure as well, but he didn't take it. He kind of just chased it. Fish on, fish on. Oh, it's a good one. He's pulling drag. Oh, man. He pulled out. Okay. Yeah, there's some big ones here. That one had my bobber completely under and just ran with it. Alright. He almost pulled my pulling on that one. Yeah, whatever that was nice. So to drag a little loose, but I didn't think that they were gonna hit and run. Usually a tilapia just hit and sit. These guys are just grabbing and running. It's weird. Take a while to get a hit though. It's weird. Maybe like not really that long of a wait, to be honest with you, to get a hit after that one. Oh, getting a hit. Man. Gotta get a new worm. Man. Alright, I'll start recording here in a minute. Up. Oh, I got him fired up. Maine cichlid. Hey. Maine cichlid, how are you doing, bro? I haven't caught one of you guys all day. I've been catching everybody in your family, but not you. Yeah, no, that's crazy, isn't it? Let's get this guy in the cooler. A bullfrog or something. Let me show it right here. Alright, let's go get this guy in the cooler. What's nice about a small rod is I can just drag it right across the ground, see? Alright, let's go get this guy off the hook real quick and throw him in the cooler. Next to like Ava Maria. I can't remember the oil well road's like right down there. And it's like the cut through the well road, but it's like they're definitely here. There's a lot of smalls, but that's the first small actually that I got. I'll make sure he don't come back. Have some over there. I bent my hook too. Oh well. There's some nice little fish through here though. They're oh, that's that cichlid. He's not happy with me. Like they're hanging out right on this edge line right here. And they're super aggressive because I fired them up. I caught like 2 of their brothers. And now it's every like minute and a half I'll get a hit. Well, I was getting a hit. Oh, there we go. Oh, tiny. Even smaller than the other one, man. Now this is peacock bait. This is what you use to catch a peacock bass. If I knew where they were. If I knew where they were, I'd be 100% using this guy for bait. Because this guy will catch you a monster. I can't even get him off the hook. There it goes. A lot of little ones and there's big ones that are like randomly in the mix. It's kind of weird. I know there's some big ones in here though. There's got to be. I was about to turn you guys off, but I'll probably get a bite here in a minute. It's kind of weird though, is I don't have to cast far at all. I'm just putting it right in front of me and bam. Some of them are hitting weird. Yeah, I'm getting playing with with it right now. I can see my bobber. There it goes. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, my goodness. They're the smallest. That's the cutest little thing I've ever seen. They look exactly the same as you do big. That's what's really funny about it. They look like miniatures. Kind of like bass. Bass look the same way. You see a big bass and you'll see a little bass and they look exactly the same. But they're definitely hanging out. I'm probably a little too close to that shoreline. So I'm gonna try to get a little further out on it. I don't know where the big boys are. These are all tiny. Like that's like bait fish. But there's a lot here apparently. I just don't know your chances of catching a little one to a big one. I guess it just depends on your luck. Ooh, here we go, I guess got a hit. Well, I had a hit. Yeah, just one love tap. You see the little bubbles out in the middle. That could be cichlids as well, it's hard to tell. It's funny, is I had a bite earlier, my bobber completely went under and it ripped. So it might have been a man cichlid, because they're the only ones that really, they fight hard compared to others. Like tilapia don't fight hard. They're heavy, but they don't fight hard. Not compared to a man cichlid. Oh. Ooh, that's a man. That's a big man cichlid. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the colors on this. Look how pretty they are. Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, I know. I'm talking about how pretty you are. They have blue and orange on them. This barb on this hook, on this new hook that I got, the barb is crazy. Like, I can't even get the fish off of it. Like, I can't even get the fish off of it. Even the pliers, look at this. It just grips in there good. Like, the only way they're getting off is if they break the hook. I like to think I'm doing pretty well fishing solo and just slaying these things. I tightened my drag up and now it's like so tight that it was like it snap off instantly. But yeah, I tried a whole bunch of new spots today, which is cool. Usually I stick to places I know. I don't normally go out of my comfort zone, which when that man cichlid just hit though, did you see the second one? I don't know if you guys can see it, but the second one came up and did this after he was on the hook, which tells me there's a school of them coming through. Like, there's a pack. There's for sure a pack here. One hits, another one comes through, has a reaction to it. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. You guys see that hit? Oh my goodness, dude, you didn't even hit the lure. You didn't even hit the. It'd be different if you actually hit the bait, my friend. You got the hook, but you didn't even. This one's not much meat on them, but they're invasive species, so you might as well take them. Clean them. I'm cleaning fish. I'm gonna be cleaning fish anyway, so it's cool. It's same worm piece. Three cichlids so far. That guy hit hard. Like, I don't know if he was attacking my bobber or attacking my bait. That's crazy. About 3 p.m. I still catch fish and get bites and stuff, but I'm thinking I'm gonna call it a wrap. I'm getting a lot of small cichlids still. That's all I'm really getting right now. I think I'm just gonna go home and clean fish and all that good stuff. Hopefully my next luck is a little better, but I think I did pretty well in comparison and stuff. Pretty day out. We're getting our first cold fronts coming in. Our first cold fronts coming in, I think by the beginning of next week, this week coming, or over this weekend, I don't know. A lot cooler weather coming. Alright guys, till the next one. Peace. Oh, hold on. Let me catch it. I lost my bait. Never mind. Alright. So, that's the only thing that sucks about catching these fish is you got to do the cleanup process after. The only thing that sucks. But look at the size of this gill. That's the biggest bluegill I've ever caught in my life, man. I think the absolute monster. Absolute monster. Biggest bluegill ever, man. Get a picture of him for sure. All the rest are little, except for that one tilapia is pretty big. But this bluegill, straight beast. You get all the slime off them. All that good old slime from the other fish. This just happens when they're sitting in ice. It's pretty normal. Okay, so I got... The thing with those kind of tilapias and stuff is they're very hardy. As in you can pretty much have them sitting in there and they're dead for like hours. For hours they should be dead, and they're still breathing when you get them back. That's why they survive so well on tough situations, because there ain't no killing them, you know what I mean? There ain't no killing those things, they just come back no matter what. Alright, so we're gonna do, I'm gonna do my filleting. Probably here, I'll move this papaya, my baby papaya. It's starting to flower. Some stuff going on here. That's the biggest gill I've ever caught though. Back to where I was supposed to be doing. Good meat on them right through here. All that's meat, so you don't need to really, you just want to get under this gill plate, which this size bluegill is really good. Pretty much want to get past that. You get that head piece, that'd be good too, but this process is a little easier said than done sometimes. It's their gill plate. Try to get under the gill plate, lift that up. There we go. I'm gonna do it to where I'm not cutting into his organs. Once you get past that, you can just slice down that. This blade's not really, there we go, not really cutting through as good as it should. The trick is to get down that plate there, get a nice cut down that. You'll feel their spines. You feel their spines when you go down the initial cut. So you lift up that flab. So you do it this way, and it beats out the issue of having all the bones. Even though you think you're getting more meat, you still have the process of having to work around all the bones, which I'm not a fan of all the bones. Even me, see, that's all bones right there I'm hitting through. Trying to get past that rib cage. Definitely not what I want to hit, is that rib cage. Nice cut down. Nice cut down, see it's right across there. That's just some regular guts and stuff, but that's nice. This is the rib cage. So there's really no meat there. This is guts. It's all internal stuff. So you get some meat here. There's some meat here that you miss. But other than that, I mean, can't really complain about too much of that. So that part good. If I give them this size all the time, I'd be set. Just cut off there. Cut down that rib cage, down that skin. Zam. And that's one Nice slab right there. See that? There's no bones in this. There's no bones in this at all, so that's a real nice piece of meat right there.